thing about it is, I met her last week. I met her a couple of weeks ago. I made music with her last week in the Sea Monster. And when I got her, so I rapped, and then she rapped after me. And she was like, she came up to me after, she's like, when you started rapping, it made me have to turn it up to a different place. And so her and I had that interaction, and then we had this week. So she saw what it is, and she respected clearly. You feel me?
Iron sharpens
And
iron.
and I rock with her. She's tough. And plus, what I just finished hearing her say, like, she's the kind of person I like. Yeah. So that's cool.
Wordplay. And so it was crazy, like, looking at, like, with the way you were doing the wordplay, but then you came up, and I was like, oh, you really saying some shit. Okay,
right.
Cool, let's go with that, and let's ride with where you're going with that. So it just made sense, like, the way your cadence and the story that you was telling.
Yeah.
Like, so I was like, okay. So it was just dope to ride with you. And even tonight with me and you and Maya, that was sick.
Yeah,
so
that was
just
a cool
like
little
build
piece,
off.
yeah.
She's like, I'm gonna come up there to you. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
So,
She absolutely. She's so sad. I'm glad she did.
You're only free as you really think you are. Your freedom is the mindset. Did you hear me? You're only free as you really think you are. Do you really wanna be free?
What's the band breakdown? What's the guitar? Just play that.
cause they gave y'all everything you feel, don't you know? We gotta give our bass a little solo. He opened us up, it's time for the bass, don't you know?
And that shit sounds so good to me. 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 It feels good. That shit feels so good to me. It feels good, real good to me. That shit sounds so good to me. That shit sounds so good to me. It feels good to feel good. It sounds so good to me. It sounds good, real good, so good to me. I say that shit sounds so good to me. It feels good, real good, so good to me. It feels so good to me. So good to me. I say that shit feels so good to me. It feels good.
Get some love, y'all. Give the drummer get some love,
Give me
y'all.
some, give me some.
Give the drummer get some love,
Give
y'all.
her love, give her love. Give her some. That's what the drummer do, y'all. Give it to the drummer. Give it to him, give it to him, give it to the drummer. Give it to him.
You can find me and so you deep down inside you. Let it go. You are the one, give it all to you. Shine bright, my dear, shine very far. You are. Shine very bright, my dear. Feel. Yo, you are your medicine. You are your healing. You are your freedom. You are your life. You are your medicine.
You are your medicine.
You are your healer. You are your freedom.
You are your freedom.
You are your life. Make some noise! Beautiful. You guys are great. Thank you all for being here. Make some noise. Stick around for the future item.
Make some noise, y'all. This is what we do at MoJam, y'all. Top of the dome, way straight from the brain, y'all.
Glad she did. But so y'all got history, huh? You wanna get history?
That's just my good friend, man.
Yeah.
And we just really started doing this like jump off type thing within the last maybe year, for real, for real.
Straight up.
Yeah.
It's cold blooded. Yeah, I've seen you a few times at the Sea Monster. I've never seen you here.
Because I don't come
Yeah, I
here
feel
that
you.
often. I don't.
Yeah. Where are you from?
I'm originally from New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up between Brooklyn and Dover, Delaware.
Oh, I feel you. And then you moved out here when?
I started being bi-coastal when I was 13, so I literally
Yeah.
started going to see my pops and then coming back out
in
here.
New York.
Yeah, my mom's out here, my pops is over there. So,
Well, I fuck what you tell.
nah, man, like I said, yo,
on.
you just came and I was like, it's easy to build. It's very easy to lyrically build with you, and it's very easy to like rhythmically like build off of you, because I like the way that you do switch up.
That's love.
So, because I see that, you be like, all right, we're just gonna do this. And I'm like, okay, I see that. So I fuck with it.
100, man. Yeah, that's what's happening.
So you said cadence and storytelling is what you liked about him. What do you
Yeah.
think is more important in his rhyming?
Neither, they're both.
Neither? Both equally?
You can't equal them out, because if you
Yeah.
equal one out, then you're not being your authentic self. Some people, when you listen to mumble rappers, if you listen to them, right?
Yeah.
They're mumbling, but the reason people like them is it's the rhythm. It has nothing to do with what they're really saying, but the rhythm is intoxicating to a particular subset of people. So if you have a good cadence, you can pull anybody in. You can actually shift the music around you
Right.
and make it. So you got to have both. You got to tell a good story, but you also got to be able to have a good cadence.
Yeah. You think he's got it, huh? He's got both, like a little bit of both.
Yeah, he's got
got
a little bit of both. He's got a good bit of both, especially with the coming from the top of the dome.
Yeah.
Because it's hard. Most people don't really
your shit.
understand. A lot of people write and they say they're coming from the top. They not. You can tell when somebody's really coming from the top, because there's a certain rhythm that comes with it, because your brain is working at a certain pace or a certain cadence. So when you're doing that, your cadence will be a certain way.
So all your stuff
So-
tonight, was that off the top?
Everything.
Oh wow.
Everything.
I'm even more impressed now.
Everything. Nothing was written. Everything
That's
was
amazing.
off the top.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Look, tell these folks who you are. I mess with her 100%. She's the truth. And I rock with her, and we'll connect and do all the stuff.
Find me on Instagram as I Am Music. If you're looking for a massage, though, find me at Summer Right Massage, because my daytime job, I am a massage therapist. I really mean I'm a healer. I don't be saying that just for shits and giggles.
All right. I am music. Look for. All right.
Yeah, I Am Music. Catch me there. That's where you'll catch all the music.
My
We'll look for it.
This
We'll look
is
for it.
my guy right
We'll
here.
look for it.
Mikia, we call it T.
That's
I
right.
mess with you.
Teamed up at the
Man,
Nectar
that's
tonight.
good,
Yeah,
man. For
nice.
real. That's
Yeah.
synergistic, like on some real shit. People don't understand that, but like when people are really just in the music and not ego, you create.
Keep talking your stuff. Just talk your stuff.
So,
Just talk your stuff. I'm
you know what I
listening.
mean? That's for real. When
I
people
know
are
it's for
in
real. I know it's
when
for
people
real.
are in the music, then you create. But when you're in ego, you don't like. So tonight we was up there, right? There was a
Yeah.
bunch of us, right? You called in, you pulled in the strings. You was like, yo, let's my guy, and you pulled him in, and him and the horns did their thing, right?
Yeah.
Me and Maya noticed that it was dope to start with the bass. The guitar dude was on some, I want to run this, but we was like, let's give him the opportunity. But you
Right.
could hear him playing an
Yeah,
ego. Like
he was-
even
I
when the
feel
other
what you
people
said,
was
yeah.
over here, you heard this one person playing an ego, but it was cool because everybody else was playing together.
with it.
So it didn't matter what he was doing because everybody else was building around that.
Yeah.
So when you're together, it's just synergistic. It just goes.
Talk your shit.
So I was like, nah, you can't move an ego. You gotta move just with what feels. Like the bass player, that's what I told him tonight. When we was up there and that dude tried to tell him the key, I said, play what you feel. Play what you feel, because what you feel is gonna be how we move. Like, please play what you feel. And he started it and we was all like, boom, everybody just,
Yeah. Straight up. Yeah.
so yeah.
So when
No
he
ego.
when he's humble up there and he steps aside and lets you step forward, does that
He doesn't
does
move
that
an ego, he just
does that
moves.
earn him more respect from you?
It's not about that. He
No?
just moves
Yeah.
in the way that the
What's
music,
going
how
on?
the
What's
creativity go.
going on?
Like Maya started it and she like passed it to me and then he picked it up, and then there was times where me and Maya didn't have anything to say and he picked it up and he carried and he brought in the other musicians. It's like painting, it's art. And you
Right.
got 3 different artists up here literally painting the same mural, but literally adding their own different touch. Like there was times he was doing the outline and Maya had the foundation and I'm putting the color in. So it just all depends on how you like look at it as a whole.
It's interesting. That's an interesting analogy. I like that.
It's all art.
Yeah,
every
yeah.
every bit of it is art.
It is.
So how do you paint your canvas, and what do you paint your canvas with?
Yeah, it's tough when there's 12 artists up there all trying to get their little shine, huh?
Everybody
You just gotta move. You just gotta move, and you gotta move and again, what feels. If
Yeah.
you go within feel and not within ego, then it works.
What about the term magic? I throw that term at Tori and tell him we gotta find these moments of magic. Is there a little magic up there?
Always.
You believe in it?
Always. I am magic.
You are magic.
I am magic.
She believes.
That's
She's a
who I am.
believer, Tori.
No, shit.
She's
She
a
is what
believer.
she is. Yeah, she is what
I
she
am.
is.
That's
She is
like-
what she is. It's just.
So I believe it. Yeah,
Yeah,
you gotta
so-
you gotta believe it. So I am. Like I am that.
Got it.
So
You're beautiful.
nah, I appreciate you.
You're beautiful.
Thank you.
Just got off the stage at the MoJam Mondays. We got down. I was rocking with T. I was rocking with Maya Marie. I was rocking with some other individuals. I was rocking with Creel. Michael was the other brother's name on the horns. It was going crazy. Davey was like boom. He was telling the horns boom, boom, and Davey was boom in the horn, boom in the horn. And if you watch that back, Davey was over there orchestrating the whole thing. But look, my homegirl Shauna, she caught 2 Ubers to get here, but one didn't make it. You understand what I'm talking about? She caught 2 Ubers. One of them didn't pick her up. One of them dropped her off. She came right at the come on, quit playing. And she came at the end. She came at the end and she missed everything. But we love her. She looked good. Don't look at her from head to toe. I love. Never leave home without it. Quit playing. We at the MoJam Mondays.